Archangel Gabriel's Daily Messages, May 12 to 18, 2013. As many of you celebrate Mother's Day, your thoughts become aware of the cycle of life. You are creators and created. You are part of a loop of love that is eternal, never ending in its experience. If ever there is a time you can recognize God in yourselves, it is as you consider being born and giving birth. Do you see? You are magnificent beings, ultimate creators, all of you, and the world simply would not be what it is without you. Think of the one area of your life you would most like to experience improvement with. Then ask yourself how much gratitude you are applying to that area. Frequently, the area that is most problematic is the area you have the least gratitude for, the area where you have fallen into only seeing what is wrong. You cannot create better from that space, dear ones. The magic of gratitude is that it is a much higher vibrational alignment than worry or troubleshooting mode. Gratitude allows you to experience appreciation for what you have created that is a match for your desires, and sets you up for far greater further creation. Treat it like an experiment. Start to infuse the area of your life you would most like to improve with gratitude and see what happens. You will be astounded by how quickly the energy shifts responds and how quickly improvement will come. We are not talking about pouring months of gratitude into something until you see results. The energies are so instantaneous at this point, you can see vast improvements very, very quickly. The only thing you have to lose by trying, dear ones, is the illusion of powerlessness. Dear ones, we understand that between eclipses and solar flares, this can be a challenging time for those of the human condition. We know many of you are tired, and feel like you have been on an endless journey of purging and clearing. We also know that these conditions can be bringing up many of the deepest, darkest wounds and belief systems that have been lying at your murky depths, in some cases for centuries. People ask, how do we let this go? If it is coming up into your awareness, dear ones, it is trying to leave. Let it go. There are no special requirements, because all the elements are already in place for it to leave. Rather than, with great dread and angst, seeing such things as a burden and more work, perhaps it would help if you look at it as a parade. Look, here comes the depression. Oh, there goes the anxiety. Oh, wow, look at the big float of victim consciousness. Did you see the size of that fear? Wave at them merrily on their way by, knowing they are only passing through your awareness for you to wave goodbye to as they are leaving. By seeing your releasing as a good thing, and by taking an observant viewpoint, you can assist the process greatly and embrace it as a joyous event. With the unpredictability of your weather patterns and other elements, the enlightening human being is learning how to work in the flow and to stay in the moment. You are in brand new times, dear ones, with many things to adapt to, and you are doing it brilliantly. You are learning how to find your balance in rapidly changing energies. You are learning the importance of unconditional love, support and nurturing of the self. All the while, you are creating the new earth and birthing brand new life expressions that better honor who you are and what you would like to experience moving forward. Again, we point out that you are delightful dance partners with the universe and you are doing a spectacular job. Keep applying what you know, honoring yourselves and practicing self-care and focus, and you will come through this season of eclipses and solar flares with flying colors and excitement for the next phase of your journey. Dear ones, we would like to ask you, how much suffering you have been conditioned to accept. Many of you have grown up under difficult circumstances. Many of your parents, having grown up under difficult circumstances themselves, have thought they were doing the right thing to toughen you up to accept that life is hard. You simply cannot step into a life of joy and ease if you are carrying those old belief systems. Life is not meant to be hard. You are not thrown onto your planet to suffer. You are on the planet to find your way back to your creator self, back into your authentic power, to know yourself and your truth again. Release the idea that you are unworthy, born a sinner, or deserving to suffer, or that you must suffer to earn anything better. Shine, dear ones. Love yourselves. create a brand new reality for yourselves that includes joy, happiness, ease, grace, health, support, love, and whatever else you might wish to experience. You are the creator of your life expression, and there is no rule book that says pain and suffering must be part of the experience. During a time of deep release and energetic refinement, such as you are experiencing right now, it can be difficult to feel the subtle energies of spirit. This can result in people feeling quite separate. During such times, it is also common to feel as if you are in a holding pattern, seeming like you are very far away from your creations and forward movement. These are both very temporary sensations, dear ones. There is very accelerated movement going on behind the scenes, if you will, and the energetic shifting you are experiencing internally is preparation for when the movement starts to be experienced in a more tangible way. You have not lost your alignment and you are not doing anything wrong. Everything is, as always, divinely perfect. Resist the temptation to fall into worry, practice tender self-care, keep focused on your heart's desires and spend time in practices that bring you joy. You are almost through this challenging time and the fruits of your labor will be considerable. How purely and wholeheartedly you surrender, and how purely and wholeheartedly you can stay in the flow has everything to do with how fast you experience desired change in your life. Think of a stream of water flowing down a hill. If there is nothing in the way, the water moves very quickly, unimpeded to its destination. If the stream is filled with rocks, debris and other obstacles, it takes much longer, and the water is no longer taking the most direct path. In fact, if there is too much in the way, the water sometimes ends up somewhere else completely. Is your path filled with large rocks of doubt, and the debris that is caused by fear, indecision and lack of faith? Clear intention, focus and consistency, surrender, faith, flow, creates clear results in record time. Archangel Gabriel. Channeled by Shelley Young. TrinityEsoterics.com